Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 9. Let me share this computer and get us underway. You've reached the past the halfway point, so we are definitely in the downward trek towards the end of the semester. This is our last official week for Portfolio 2, so please make sure that you pay attention to all of the messages coming out because at this point, you should be about where you want to be grade-wise for the semester. You need to be at a minimum of 65% in order to ensure that you're going to be successful for the semester, passing the course. Do remember that you have to have a C in this course to be able to take 1102, which is the next step as well. So it is a critical week. If you are missing anything, if you want to revise anything, this is your chance. Everything is due by October 20th, whether it's revision or it's something you need to submit to me that you owe me, but you do need to make sure that it's available and on there by October 20th so that you can be successful. Alrighty, so what's on tap this week? You have a writing center visit that is due. Please remember that you can schedule in person and you can schedule through a virtual appointment, but do not put this off. Their schedule gets full very, very quickly, and if you don't have it in on time, it could impact your grade. There is a lecture that you will review on exemplification, which is our rhetorical mode that we're looking at this week. And then you'll do a rhetorical analysis of exemplification of an article, followed by developing your own in Portfolio 2. So let's go over Portfolio 1. And I have it here for you so you can see everything that is required of you this week. The purpose is here. We are examining the last of the 4 elements that we're really honing in on when it comes to rhetorical modes as we're developing our argument essay for Portfolio 3. You are reading and annotating this article by Eric Schlosser. You are writing rhetorical précis following this format, and you're writing a rhetorical analysis paragraph. Very similar to what you've been doing. This should by now be something that you're doing almost on autopilot. Your success criteria is here, and your model of success is here. Now let's go into Portfolio 2 for this week. Portfolio 2 is going to have you find more resources, more citations that you can use for your final Portfolio 3. And these resources that you're looking for this week can be a mix. It could be library resources, or it could be resources that you use lateral reading and SIFT to prove and identify their credibility. That is up to you as the author, but you want to make sure that you're taking time finding sources that help you find examples that are relevant, that help support the ethos and the logos of what it is you're trying to do. So you're thinking of how these examples can deepen your understanding of your topic for yourself, but also your audience ultimately. Thinking about how they help shape your argument, what insights they gain for you, and considering how these examples provide you a stronger argument or present new challenges that you need to make sure that you're addressing as you develop that argument essay. You're going to then write up your criteria for success is here, and your portfolio example is here. You're going to see that I use this source to bring in some examples of a person very similar to the rhetorical analysis essay that you're going to see of a person that is a gig worker and his experience. And then I found a couple more that help me support the idea of the economical impact and the government intervention impact, which are things that I felt I really needed to develop at this point in order to make my argument make sense. So I went with an example of a human example to build that logos and ethos, but then I also went to a logos example of how I could support my argument better. So that is what you're working on this week. Keep going. You're doing amazing. As long as you keep going and keep working at it, you will improve. And I'm super excited to see where we go next week as we shift into officially Portfolio 3 and the end of your semester of English 1101. Take care.